People still cannot get over Erika Kirk at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. They still can't get over that. It is the weirdest thing. The stuff that she does, the stuff that she says, but the way she acts, absolutely positively, is cemented in the collective mindset of us. Candace said it best, which is not a surprise, but she said something to the effect of, and I don't know what the particular phraseology is, that Erika looks like she's taking a bridal photo. Like she's taking a bridal photo through the sheer lace or the chiffon or whatever the hell it's called. With her hair in a braid, it was about her. I see this all the time among people, not necessarily young people, not necessarily kids, but people who are emotionally and realistically immature or delusional, or who are living in some kind of a la-la land. You've heard this before, and depending upon who you are, this might be so repetitive you don't understand the novelty or the sincerity of it. Erika Kirk lives in a world, it's like Angie Baby, living in a world of make-believe. Remember that? Helen Reddy? She lives in this Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever the hell it is. It is a world that says, this is what I wish it was. It's the ultimate filter. It's the ultimate filter. Filters. See, I hope you recognize things. I think maybe you've seen so much of this you don't realize it because of habituation and because of you're used to it. The filter for me means, hey, why don't you make the room a little darker? Can you get rid of that glare? That's a filter. Would you like a sepia tone? Would you like this tone? Would you like a sepia tone? Would you like more of a? Would you like it in black and white versus? That's a filter. Okay. To other people, to most people, a filter is, let me knock 75 pounds off, and the filter is what you want to use when the FBI wants a picture of you after you've robbed a bank. It changes what you want the world to be, not the way you think it is, but the way you want it to be. It's a big difference, If there was a filter, if there was a platform that actually showed the way you saw yourself, not the way you want to see yourself, but the way you actually did see yourself, it would be horrible. You would look like Grandmama on Addams Family, or I don't even know what. You would, because most people see themselves in a far more pessimistic view. I know that sounds, but believe me, I know what I'm telling you. Social media, I know this isn't social media, this was a deliberate thing, but social media unlocked, it potentiated this particular part of people. Alcohol potentiates the anxiolytic and the sedative effects of diazepines and Valium. Alcohol does it, it potentiates. Diazepam kind of knocks you out, but alcohol fortifies it. Social media and the illusion of this potentiates the potential that many people have for self-delusion. She is the perfect example. There is no Erika Kirk. Let me say this again. There is no Erika Kirk. There is no wind. You see the results of the wind. You see trees bending over. You can't see wind. You can't see thunder. You can hear it. You know what I mean? You can't hear lightning for that matter. This is bigger than anything you can imagine right now. This idea, this Erika Kirk. And the thing about it is, the number one trait of, it's almost like a form of dysmorphia, is that they don't see it. They don't understand it. You could sit there all day and say, what are you talking about? They're saying, you don't, Erika, this is an event that has nothing to do with you. in essence, like Candace said, you called what a bridal photographer to take pictures of this. You have this. Who are you looking at? Just looking out the window. The music. What are you doing? Are you waxing profound? Are you surveying the land that you've conquered by virtue of your pulchritude? What is this? What is the theme? And there is no theme. This is about you don't understand something. I want to be important, but I want to be beautiful. I want to be beautiful. Stop laughing. This is what she's telling you. I don't care about the Hillsdale. Do you think she's going to proudly hang or display her Hillsdale, her whatever this honorary doctorate? It's like giving. I don't want to give any examples, but giving her an honorary doctorate. A doctorate? Her? Doesn't she have one? Her phony titles? She's an imposter. But an imposter is trying to be something. She doesn't even know what she wants to be. She's an imposter where you fill in the blank. Well, what are you? I don't know. It's like stolen valor. What branch of the service are you in? I don't know yet. I want to steal the valor. I just don't know enough about the areas of the military for me to. Doesn't make any sense. I realize this. Because I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything like this. And what's so funny about all of this is that I almost kind of don't blame her. I know it sounds weird. I don't think she knows anything. I think she has been, if you really went back to it, if you looked at this girl's life when she was in the formative years, there was no formative years. I think it's like there was no foundation that was set or something. I don't know what it is. And sometimes I think to myself, this is pretty doggone mean stuff here. But it is because you wanted to insinuate yourself as the CEO of Charlie's World. You're trying to co-opt. You're trying to block out Charlie's shadow, Charlie's influence with your own, and you're not doing anything. You're just blocking the shot. You're standing behind somebody, photobombing the story. Imagine if, God forbid, there is a Wikipedia 20 years from now. What will they say about her? What will they say? What will they say? You know how they say this is past lives, early history. Where'd you grow up? Okay, we got that stuff. But what did you do? She was virtually anonymous for most of her life until September the 10th. September the 10th. In law, you probably know this, certain things, most things end with the death of the parties or with the death of the participants. Contracts end. You can't libel the dead, that kind of thing. Testamentary matters, probate, only kick in when somebody dies. You can't probate a will if they're not dead. What normally kills a legal matter in probate activates it. You have to be dead. In a strange way, by analogy, she is testamentary. She only came alive when Charlie died. She was a nullity. She didn't exist. She was there. She exists like the tree behind you in the photo existed. It's background. It was just there. It didn't matter. When you looked at the picture, you go, oh, nice tree. You say, no, it's not the tree. Look at, there's people about here. It depends upon what you're focusing on. She's the tree. She was the background. Oh, yeah, you're the wife. And there was nothing wrong with that. There was nothing wrong with that. Most people, like Candace always brings as an example, Kobe Bryant's wife was certainly a very important part, but she says, he's the star. I'm the wife. I'm a proud mother. I'm his, whatever. And most people are like that. Most people are saying, okay. There's something weird about somebody who says, what about me? Don't forget me. What do you mean don't forget you? What are you talking about? It's not being able to enjoy and respect what your husband or spouse or whatever has earned. It's a weird thing because why? Because again, she's almost like, you're going to love this one. Ready for this? She's almost like Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton wanted above all to be, she wanted to be the grand dame. All her life she was told, you're going to be something. And then there was Bill Clinton. Attorney General, 2 terms as president. As governor. Then he becomes president, 2 terms of that. She has to wait. Here comes Barack Obama, 2 terms of that. She waits. But the difference is she was smart, she was accomplished, and she could have done it. She was treacherous, had no soul. But the point is, Erika didn't have that. Erika just, I'm sure Lori Franzl must have said, listen, honey, the only way you're going to do anything is if you walk into it. If somebody, God forbid, if somebody dies or if somebody leaves you money or something, because we've tried everything. And by the way, it's so funny, and this is a bit tangential, a bit elliptical, but what are you going to do? This is the woman theoretically who is so into looks and what people look like. I'm sure Lori Franzl, her mother, was a woman who most people cared about their looks, always tried to take care of herself, well appointed. She was tried to be a respectable woman and blah, blah, blah. And yet, interestingly enough, when she was in the hospital suffering from whatever the heck this thing was, this and then we hope, of course, she's well, when she was looking, frail and just haggard, as you can imagine, being in a hospital, being near death, there she is. There was Erika, showing again me, standing up, rise up, mother, I'm here for you, it's me, look at me, virtue signaling, look at me, look how I am able to put my own interests aside for my mother. There is no end. There is no end to this self-absorption, this discontinuation of reality. Here's reality, here's Erika, and it's cut. It's like a hemispherectomy. It doesn't, and the more you look at it, I remember this, what inspired this, I saw a short or something on Candace's, he had some Judge Judy laughing or Cat Williams, whoever edited it was very good. But that shows you, sometimes the edit reminds you of this. And here's the best part, if there is a best part. You think somebody would say at TPUSA, listen, Erika, you got to sit this one out for 6 months. You got to let people miss you. How can I miss you if you won't go away? I think Dan Hicks sang it. You just will not, there is no, and every time you raise your head, it's worse. And Hillsdale College, what were you doing? Did you see that event? If you see it, the best part, but did you see Pat Sajak? Did you see Pat Sajak? Did you see him? Did you see the look on his face? I remember one time, a long time ago when I was a kid, I went to this guy who was famous for taking out wisdom teeth. I had mine taken out. And what he did was, he really loaded you up. He would knock you out, paralyze you. There was no pain because he would use, I think, anesthesia, which was a little bit excessive for a doctor's office. But anyway, but before he gave you the anesthesia, this guy was Dr. Feelgood, he gave everybody either Ativan or something, really loaded them up. And he said, what we want you to do is we want you to how do I say this? We want you to be in this, how do I say this? We want you to be in this segment or whatever it's called. But before we do the actual surgery, we're going to give you the Ativan. Sit in the waiting room and wait. So I don't know what they did was I walked in with this waiting room full of people loaded on Ativan. It was the wildest thing you've ever seen in your life. It was wild. It was wild. It looked like, people were just like a methadone clinic or something. Everybody was like high on this stuff. That looked like Pat Sajak. Look, he was just. Even he's bored out of his mind. She didn't even realize nobody wants to hear this stupid. And I'm sorry, the story was made up about how it was on their honeymoon, and he's so interested in the honeymoon that he has to finish his class of Hillsdale. Is there any? She's so weird that if she told me, if she told me or gave me, believe it or not, a menu, if she was a waitress, I wouldn't believe it. The specials today are, no, they're not. And yet, for some reason, and I'm sorry, I plead guilty, to our delight, to our content delight, she just keeps pumping this stuff out. And TPUSA keeps allowing it. Nobody says anything. Nobody stops it because they're under the delusion that somehow people find it charming. It's unbelievable. It just, I could go on and on, but I'm not. The level of analysis of this, which is so incredible, because we still are all saying we can't believe what we're seeing. What do you think, my friends? Please like the video. Like this video. We're coming up on 400,000, thanks to you. Like the video. Subscribe to this channel. Hit that little bell so you're notified of live streams and new videos. Did I say subscribe? Subscribe, subscribe. And comment as you see fit.